Where are all the robot lawnmowers? Everyone and their mother has a robot vacuum cleaner. So why doesn't everyone have a robot lawnmower? I mean, it shouldn't be too complicated a machine, right? It's just a Roomba, but a bit beefier and with a spinning blade, right? Well, yeah, that's pretty much what these robots are. The most popular one that exists right now is the EcoFlow Blade. It costs a hefty $2,770. It has visual and Li-dar sensors for obstacle avoidance, 10.2 inches of cutting width, and 240 minutes of runtime per charge. It has anti-theft technology combined with 4G and GPS. It is waterproof and can return back to its station when it detects bad weather incoming. There are also other models like these ones, and they all demand a hefty price. So where are these things? Why doesn't everyone have one? Well, let's analyze the pros and cons of having one. Pros: convenience, it mows the lawn for you. This goes without saying. The average cost to have someone mow the lawn for you is about $50. So if you ideally would mow every week, the EcoFlow Blade would pay for itself in about 14 months. Not to mention that you save mental energy from thinking about mowing it yourself or hiring people. Zero emissions. Robotic lawnmowers on the market today are electric, fully autonomous, and have zero emissions, which is better for the environment than traditional lawnmowers, which use gas. Improved lawn health. Frequent mowing is much better for the health of your lawn than less frequent mowing. It helps keep weeds at bay since most weeds don't grow or spread well when a lawn is regularly mowed. What's more, robot lawnmowers redeposit lawn clippings back onto the grass. These then break down and act as a compost, improving both the health of the soil and the grass, thus reducing the frequency that you'll need to add lawn feed or fertilizers. Cons: can get stuck in holes. While they're adept at tackling slopes and hills up to a 35% gradient, most robots won't be able to handle holes or ditches in the lawn. Programming and mowing take time. Programming the mower to work correctly can take some time, and the mowing process itself can take longer than it would with a traditional mower. Robotic mowers struggle with steep or hilly lawns. Robotic mowers are not suitable for steep or hilly lawns. They can get stuck or lose traction on inclines, which can damage the mower or the lawn. Increased maintenance. Robotic mowers require more maintenance than traditional mowers. They need to be cleaned regularly, and their blades need to be sharpened or replaced periodically. Common concerns: can't someone just pick it up and steal it from my front lawn? No, not exactly. And if they want to just take it, it will likely be obsolete to them. The bot includes special technologies that prevent theft. PIN protection. Most robotic mowers are secured with a personal PIN, which you will receive when you purchase the device. You will need to enter this code in various situations to use the device. Without a code, the device cannot be used. If the unit is stopped or lifted, the PIN must be entered. If this is not done within a certain time, an alarm will sound. Robotic mowers are equipped with sensors that detect when the mower is lifted or tilted. If the mower is lifted or tilted, the blades will stop immediately, and an alarm will sound. Installation lock. The installation lock ensures that the mower can only be installed on the charging station that it was originally paired with. Time lock function. The time lock function is another feature controlled by the PIN. If this function is active, the PIN must be entered every 30 days after the cover of the robotic mower has been opened. GPS tracking. Some robotic mowers come with GPS tracking, which allows you to track the location of your mower if it is stolen. Geofencing. With geofencing, which only GPS-supported robotic mowers have, you set a certain GPS point, usually in the middle of your yard, from which the robotic mower may only move away up to a certain distance. If it exceeds this distance, it not only sends you a notification on your mobile phone, but also blocks itself from use until the PIN is entered. Theft-proof robotic mower garage. A robotic mower garage is a secure enclosure that protects your mower from theft and weather damage. Is it a danger to pets and kids? According to a Mowbot.com article, robotic mowers are generally safe for pets and children. They are designed with advanced safety features such as obstacle detection, auto-stop mechanisms, and remote control options that help prevent collisions and injuries. However, initial supervision and gradual introduction are recommended to ensure a smooth transition. They actually claim that there is no chance of harm to children or animals. It is generally safest to keep them away from heavy machinery like this, though. Is it loud? No, it's not loud, at least not as loud as a traditional lawnmower. Sources claim that they produce around 60 decibels of noise, about as loud as a human conversation. The main reason most households do not have one is probably the hefty price. The next big reason would be the slow adoption of newer technology in American markets as compared to the rest of the world. It turns out that the adoption of robot lawnmowers in Europe has been much greater than that of the US. Americans tend to conserve their old ways of doing things. This also may be why adoption of EVs in Europe is ahead of adoption in the US. The World Resources Institute finds that for 2022, in the US, the EV sales share was 6% of all cars sold, while in Europe, it was 12%. We will likely start seeing more of these in the next 2 to 5 years. I reckon they will become quite ubiquitous. The price of these things, like most new technologies, will likely come down enough for American consumers to rationalize and consider it a good investment. Should you get one? If you've seen a great benefit from using a robot vacuum, you may also see a benefit with a robot such as this. Don't forget to do your own research and find ones that have features that suit your needs. There are a ton of YouTube channels that make videos on these things. This is the first in a series of videos analyzing the advent of more and more physical robots taking over physical labor. Just the thought of these existing already is incredible to think about. If this keeps up, robots of all kinds will be ubiquitous in the labor force. And I am cooking up a video that dives into this and analyzes the implications. Don't forget to subscribe to IQByte, where we analyze psychology, philosophy, logic, thought experiments, and artificial intelligence.